Hi everybody, Melinda here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my makeup just with products that you can purchase from Walmart, and they're the better end of the stuff that you can get from Walmart, so they're not as harsh on your skin. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off just by pulling my hair back in a clippy so that it's out of my way and I'm not going to get makeup all over in it. Okay. And I start off with washing my face with soap and water, and I have to use specific kinds of soap because I have really sensitive skin. And then I'm just using Revlon's Color Stay Whipped. Just looks like this. And I'm using number 150 Buff. Just that's what it is, Buff. Okay, and I like to put my makeup on with a sponge, and I've already put my base on. I have a special moisturizer prescribed to me by a doctor, so that's just what I use. But make sure you use some kind of a moisturizer before you're putting your makeup on. So I'm just gonna go in, and I always like to start right underneath my eyes because that's my problem area for dark spots. And I just kind of dab it in there. And then I'm gonna go down on my cheek, and this stuff really goes a long ways. It smears very far. And then I go sideways under my eye. And then I'm going to pull everything out and up. And then I'll do this side. So I go down first, and then I go sideways under my eye, and then everything goes out and up. And then I'm just going to add a little more to my chin and my upper lip and down my nose. And then I'm gonna blend underneath here. And this stuff likes to stick on any hard lines, so I try and make myself have a double chin, so that way I can smooth this out right here so it doesn't get stuck on my jawline. And then you always go back in right here where you got your little fuzzies, just so that it's not stuck in there. And then I'll just take a little bit more and go across my forehead.
Can I come in?
Yeah, I'm filming a video though.
Huh?
I'm filming a video. And then I go on my eyelids too, so that way I already have a base for them. And then I'm just going to use the back side of my sponge in my hairline so that it's not all caked up in there. Okay, and then I don't like my freckles here and my dark spots under my eyes, so I go back in with this, and I am just going to blot it. And this turns the makeup into a full coverage. When you layer with this whipped stuff from Revlon, the Color Stay Whipped, and you layer it and use the blotting technique the second time, it turns it into a full coverage makeup. Which is really nice, and it doesn't feel cakey at all. I hate cakey makeup. Okay, so then you got just about everything. If there's more spots you want to go over, you certainly can. Alright, and I'm going to call that good. Just make sure you have it nice and blended on your neck, and then we're going to move on to the powder. Okay, moving on to the powder. I use Covergirl's loose powder, and I just use the transparent powder because I'm very pale. But you can use this powder even if you're really tan because it's transparent and it's not going to make you look pale. It's just going to set your makeup. And it just looks like this. So I'm going to I just have a little tiny brush like this, and I'm going to dip in And then I usually like to use the cover because this is way too much. So then, oops, not cute. I shake the excess off, and then I'm just gonna go like this. So I'm not getting it all over my mouth, and then I'll just do little circles all over my whole face to set in my makeup. And I'll dip in again. Go over my eyes so that way we don't get creases when I put my eyeshadow on. And then I always go back through and do my T-zone because by the end of the day, I can get shiny. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now I'm going to go with my blush, and it's by Covergirl. I don't have a color on it because my label fell off, but this is the color of it. So I'm just going to put that right on my cheeks. And I just swipe it back and forth on my brush till I get pink because mine is almost gone. And I just like to put mine right on like the bone of your cheek, and I follow it back to my ear. Same thing on the other side. And then because I'm so pale, I swipe it a few times, go across my chin, and I make sure that I blend it all the way back. And then I go down my nose, up my forehead, go across my upper lip, and then I'm do a little couple swipes across my forehead. This doesn't make me have that super tan look like a bronzer would, because then it's not going to match the color that's on my neck, and then I'm going to have to use even more makeup to blend down, and I hate doing that. So we're just going to do, and if you want, you can just do the blush here, but I prefer to do it in the various spots of my face so that it's not so bad. Okay, moving on to the eyes. Today I'm going to be using Covergirl eyeshadow, and it just looks like this. There's a purple, a medium brown, a very light brown, and a white, and I'm just going to be using the browns and the whites today. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by using the very light tan or the very light brown, and I'm going to go across my entire eye. I hope you can see that. And these colors are really light, so I don't expect them to show up on camera, but I'll do an up-close picture and insert it in the video here. And I'm just going to do that like 3 or 4 times to get the color that I want. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but the lighter the colors, they're going to make your eyes pop. The more dark they are, you're going to have a smoky effect, and sometimes they can make your eyes look smaller, and I have really small eyes to begin with. Alright, now I'm going to go in on this side. Oh, sorry guys, I have a cold. Okay, and I think that'll do it. And then I'm going to go in with my white color and do right in the corner to help open up my eyes. And then I'm going to use the white right underneath of my eyebrow. And I don't expect you guys to be able to see a difference because they're very light colors. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the darker brown and go on the outside. Okay, and then I'm going to blend that inwards. There, just like that. And it's not a smoky eye by any means. It's just simply neutral shades. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and A lot of people like to put the eyeliner right on their waterline. I like to put it right below in my eyelashes because if you put it on your waterline and you're not cleaning your makeup properly, you can actually get styes. So I just like to pull my skin tight and then I color right on across. Just think of a color crayon, you're just coloring it in. And I don't go all the way to the insides, I just go to where, if you pull your eye down, you have a little tiny hole. That's where your tear duct is. That is about where I stop. That is just my personal preference. And then make sure that you're really getting all the way to the corners. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in, and I hope you guys can see this, and do my top. It's really important that you pull your lid tight. And that you get all the way to the corner. Then the other side. Okay, just like that. And now that looks really choppy. One, I don't have my mascara on, and two, I'm going to blend it because I don't like the look of that line, and that's my personal preference. A lot of people leave it. So I'm just going to go in with my light color that I had right here. Put a very tiny little bit on there, and go right across that line. And that, I feel like that looks so much better. Unless if I'm going for a smoky eye, I always blend my top in. Okay, next I'm going to move on to curling my eyelashes with my little eyelash curler. And you're just going to place it like right across your eye, and you have to kind of half close it. And then close right down on your eyelashes. I give a few squeezes. Then the other side. Okay, and then moving on to the mascara. Okay, so the mascara I use is the Rocket Volume Express, and it's waterproof by Maybelline. This is kind of an older tube, so it's wearing off a little bit. So for doing this, I just untwist my cover, and I twist around, and then kind of make it work like a wand to load up my brush. Don't pump it, that's so bad. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in, and a lot of people like to wiggle back and forth. I roll my brushes out. This also helps my eyelashes to curl up. So I'm just gonna go like that. And I roll my brush as I go so I don't get clumps. For me, this works much, much better than wiggling back and forth. Okay, so that's what I do, and if I want more on there, I just add more layers after it dries for a little bit, and then for the bottoms, I just touch them. And don't worry about if you get some on your skin. I'll show you how to get rid of that really easily. Okay, and then you can do the exact same thing to the other eye. Okay, so now here are my eyes. Okay, so today I'm just using this cheap LA Colors lip gloss. I can't find my lipstick that I have, but this is a moisturizing one, so it's not going to dry out your lips, and I'll show you how I put that on. Okay, so I just pull this out, and I twist it around like a wand, just like I did with my mascara, and I apply to my bottom lip first. I just swipe straight across, and then I'm going to get a little tiny more on there. And now I have peaked lips. Some people don't, but I do. So I like to start off by doing my peaks first. That way I know I'm going to get good coverage, and then I blend it out. Okay, and just like that, and then this is what the look looks like when you're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today, and if you do, please let me know, and maybe we'll do some more in the future. Thanks for watching.